Hello everybody, in today's video I've got another unboxing from HK Now Store, and I'm pretty sure this is the 3x3x5 variation, stickerless versions, and a little bit different than what we've seen before. So let's go ahead and open this up, take all the ribbon off. I guess I have to cut it all off. It's always taped at the bottom. Alright. And yes, it is. Okay, so let's get the box out of here. Oh, here we go. A couple of things. Here's the card from Calvin as usual. I don't know how many of these I have. A lot. Alright, so I've got some Calvin's lube too, in case I need to lube these up. So these are sort of like the Cross Cube and the 3x3x5, but you can see that they're super versions, or they've got the circle in the middle like we've seen in some other puzzles. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to open up the 3x3x5 and we're going to take a look at this, and then in another video we'll take a look at the Cross Cube, or that's not a cross, it's I forget what it's called, but see if there's any differences between them. So let's go ahead and open this one up. All right. So this is sorry, my voice. A stickerless version. Wow, that looks really nice. I really like these colors. Let's do a checkerboard. And that turns pretty well. So the first thing I'm noticing too is that the tops of this is colored as well. So we can really see the tops. I'm guessing because it's stickerless and they had to put some kind of color there. But on this one you can see that it's actually the same color all the way through, like a regular stickerless cube would be. So what I'm really curious about this cube, since I've seen it, is can these turn independently? So if I go like this, you can see that they move with it, but do they turn independently by themselves? And yes, they do. And I wonder if all the sides do that. So far, I'm guessing this one will too. And yes, it does. So I guess that would mean that I could turn this like this, and then I could turn these ones around. So wow, that's actually pretty cool that I could do that. It's going to look really, really crazy when it's shape-shifted, I bet. So I bet if I go like this, I turn this, and then I turn that, then only this one piece can turn. Wow, that's actually pretty cool. I really like that. All right, so I'm guessing that this is basically just a shape mod, I guess, of a Cross Cube, because if these pieces were extended out sort of like this, then it would be, one on each side, like the Cross Cube. And this is a Cross Cube, so you can see that the similarities are there. It's just that these pieces haven't been extended out. So if these were extended out, it would work just like this. But the added challenge between this and something like this is that now you have to match these pieces up with the greens, So if I was to go like this and move them like that, and it's scrambled up like that, now I have to match all of these inside pieces up with these pieces. So that adds to the challenge. So I actually would really like to scramble this up now. So we'll scramble it up sort of like this. And the turning's okay. I think I could tighten it up a little bit. And we'll continue. And this is looking really cool already. I really like the stickerless look. And because it's a cuboid, obviously I like it. And now we can start turning some of these. So let's go ahead, turn. Turn some of those. Now we can go into the shape shifting. And now when it's shape shifted, I could even scramble it more, because here I can turn this way. I can turn these. That is really cool. I really like that. Now I'm finding on the corners, sort of like, let's see, on this one, you can see that it's attached. It's a little bit loose, but I think with adjusting it'll be even better. But I think that, this isn't a speed cube, so it doesn't really matter. But we can turn every single face still, just like this. And that's really cool. So I'm going to call that scrambled, and I'm going to go ahead and solve that and then come back and let you know how it was. Alright guys, so I've done a few solves on this thing, and I gotta say, this is a really, really fun puzzle. It gives an aspect to the puzzle that the other ones just don't have, because you have to match up you know, these pieces with these pieces, you know, directly, because they have colors on top now. And the fact that it can, you know, shape shift like this makes it really, really, I don't know, it's just hard to keep track of what you're doing, and it's definitely different than I thought it would be. It's a little bit more difficult than I thought it would be. Now, if you're into cuboids and you're into, you know, weird puzzles and stuff like that, I really do recommend this one. A lot of the time, you know, I'll get these kind of mass-produced puzzles and I'll solve them a couple of times, and then I'll still kind of just like sit on my shelf and I won't, you know, touch them for a while. But something like this, it's actually so fun. I'm probably going to continue solving it for quite a while before it finally sits on my shelf. As far as the turning goes, it's pretty good. Like I said, I could probably tighten it up a bit. But I don't even know if I need to do that. It's just, you know, it's not a speed cube. It does catch here and there because the little tiny small pieces, but it's not really a problem. I find a lot of the time if it's catching on one way, you know, you just kind of got to look over here because some pieces might be a little bit like this, and then you're stuck, you know. So you just gotta kind of watch what you're doing. But overall, I think it's a really great puzzle. It works really well, and I really recommend it. Now, if you want to buy this, there's a link in the description, and if you want to buy it, please use that link because I earn commission if you use that. And it's not much, but it does make a difference, and I appreciate it. If not, that's totally fine too. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on my next video.